Sup, my dudes? So yeah, I have been getting into the comics lately, mostly DC. I've been watching Teen Titans, Justice League Unlimited, stuff like that. And so I wanted to actually start reading the comics themselves, which I am not that kind of person. I've never collected comics before. It's never been my thing. I own a few, like I don't know what kind of nerd doesn't. I own maybe like 8 or 9 comics, but they're all like random crap. This is more random crap, but specifically random crap from DC, which is I always like DC more than Marvel. I know right now they've been doing terrible lately. Like, yeah, they have like the good animated movies and stuff releasing all the time, and they have the Justice League movie and stuff like that, but they're not really doing the best job at competing with Marvel. But anyways, we are going to go through all of these. It's 25 comics, all from DC, that are completely random. And I like that they actually sent us a little thank you card. Neat. I also love this thank you card because like they downloaded like a blank thank you template, and they like tried to put their text in the ribbon and completely missed it. Like it's just so far off. That really upsets me. So some of these could be sealed. A lot of them are just going to be in good condition. So let's just start going through. Okay, I need to adjust my camera here. Now, my camera setup isn't the best for showing these kind of things, but we can make it work. So, Superman Action Comics, which was listed as a $2 comic, but then resold for $2.25 because that 25 cents really made the difference wherever this was being sold. Yeah, this is actually from 1999, so this thing is, currently 21 years old, give or take. And I think that's, okay, yeah, that's regular tape, so this thing wasn't sealed. Let me get this thing open then. Not that I'm going to leave anything sealed, I plan on reading through them. But, yeah, this is decently aged, and I gotta say, for how old this thing is, not only is it in amazing condition, the artwork isn't bad. I know, like, some of the older comics, the art styles are very different from they are today, especially when they like the Action Comics thing. I don't know if they still do that or not, but the artwork wasn't always that up there. I know we're going to have some comic book people that will see this video, hopefully, and so if you do, feel free to correct me on the 900 things I get wrong in this video. Next, we have Green Lantern and Green Lantern. My favorite, 2 Green Lanterns, and this is from the 2000. So, neat. Circle of Fire. What the hell is this ad? Oh, it's for Tang. Is Tang still a thing? Yeah, actually, I think it is. This is a very short one, with more ads literally in the middle of the comic. That's great. And then more ads at the end of the comic. But cool. We got from the year 2000, Green Lantern one. Legion of Superheroes. Special spotlight on Comic Boy issue. Yeah, I don't know who Comic Boy is. Oh, okay. This is somewhat exciting. So this is from 1982. This is an old boy. Yeah, you can really tell we got some ads in here. Muscle Man, 3 fully illustrated books. Be taller? For facts about height increase, send 35 cents to Tall Up Department. What the hell were they advertising? Support March of Dimes. Oh, okay, I actually remember that. What president was that? Who was our president at this point in time? I want to say it was... I want to say Reagan, but I'm probably wrong. The March of Dimes is like this thing to fight try and find a cure for the polio vaccine, and it worked. It's interesting to see that in here. But here's what I liked. On the back, we have an ad for the Atari 2600, man. So you can see, like, the game cartridges they have going on the top are, like, the boring sports games. Football, baseball, Astro Base, okay. And the rest of them are too blurry to see. Amazing new life forms are taking over Atari. Well, when the first 2 you show are sports games, you can only call them amazing new life forms. They're humans. These video games are so exciting. Yeah, man. For those of you who might not know, I actually collect games for the Atari 2600. It's one of my favorite retro consoles. Just because, like, yeah, the games are really simple, but that's kind of what I enjoy about them. So, we actually have Star Trek. I didn't know Star Trek was DC. Situation Cat Cow? Okay. This is from January in 1996. We got some old boys in here. Hexen! I remember that game. Alright. We have an ad for Hexen from ID Software. Batman ads. Yeah, this is straight up Star Trek. I'm not a big Star Trek fan, hence why I didn't even know it was a DC thing. Alice in Chains, the new album featuring Grind, in stores now. Holy god. Alright, next we have Aquaman. Sword of Atlantis. This is from 2006. Breaking the Surface. Uh-huh. I like how every time I open up one of these comics, the first thing I open to is a freaking ad. Holy god. I keep opening to ads. Like, as somebody who, like I said, doesn't really do comics, and I'm really hoping to, because I enjoyed manga and crap. Is it that common to see, like, comic, and then ad on the page after? And then, like, the next page, okay, so we actually have comic here. And then we have part of comic, and then another ad for Rush City. Is that another comic? And then we have another one page of comic, and then back to ad. Is that, yeah, it's above the influence ad. Yeah, I love... Look at that face! I had never heard of this. So, BSuperman.com, it's a Superman Returns the video game. Made by EA, but it was on the original PlayStation, Xbox. It was on the Xbox 360, so it was ported on both. Must have been between generations. So it must be the PS2, my bad. The DS, Game Boy Advance. Like, this was really between generations here. Next up, Batman Gotham Knight War Games, Act 1, Part 4 of 8. Interesting artwork on that, I'll say that much. From October 2004. Oh, yep, that's the ad we needed. Okay, now that's a bit better. So that's the PlayStation 2 Catwoman game. I've actually seen that game. Apparently it's awful. I have not personally played it, though. Neat. Again, a lot of ads in these boys, but I kind of like that. I also think I saw, yeah, there's a wanted poster for Sly Cooper. That's sick. That makes me happy as well. PlayStation 2 era. I'm gonna start collecting comics just for the ads, man. Just to see all this old crap. Case closed. I recognize the character in the artwork, but I don't recognize the name or anything else, just the look of the character. But cool, we got a Batman. Oh, we actually have another Batman. This one's actually in a sleeve. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is from August 1993. So, neat. It's a Barks root beer ad, but they're not advertising the soda. They're advertising playing cards. Uh-huh. Let's see how many ads we have inside this. Okay, this one is actually kind of thick paper. I like this. Guy Gardner. I like this. Like, it actually feels really nice, and there's actually not a whole lot of ads in here. What do you know? So next up, of course, we have another Superman, the Cyborg and Darkseid. So, I wonder who the Cyborg is. I know who Cyborg is, not the Cyborg. This is also from 1995, so this is the year I was born. Superman and... Yeah. Case closed, yep. And there's a pig's butthole. My favorite. So... Wow, Bon Jovi ad. Artwork doesn't look bad. It's a really weird looking Superman. Like, look at his hair. Look at that boy's hair. All right, we have Justice League America. Let's see. When was this made? 1993. So yeah, back in the day. Was it Justice League America? Just the name of the Justice League? Because like there was a name before that, wasn't there? It didn't even have League in the name. It was like the Justice something of America. Like they were very patriotic. Prepare yourself for Mortal Kombat. Is this the original one? Coming to leading video game systems September 93. This looks like the original Mortal Kombat. That's pretty sick. Six Flags theme park. We have our comic boy, doesn't look bad. Okay, now this is what I'm happy for. The new Titans, because this was like the next series of basically the Teen Titans, but wasn't the teen version, I'm pretty sure. This is from 1992. Super Big Changes Ahead issue, okay. And on the back, we have a Star Trek ad. And for their cards that you can buy for unbelievably cheap. You can buy a booster box of Star Trek cards for like $10. I don't actually know how much it is, but it's stupid cheap. Yeah, there's Deathstroke, there's New Titans, in the All-Star studded debut of Team Titans. Alright. But yeah, we got like Starfire and Cyborg and crap in here, so this doesn't look too bad, but it had Nightwing there on the front cover. So I'm assuming that Nightwing is going to be in this boy, he is. He's actually like my favorite comic book hero, like 90% of the people out there, so good. Another Batman, Shadow of the Bat. This is from October 97. And again, interesting artwork on that. Space Bar, alright. And okay, really nice illustration there. Oh, are you kidding me? Final Fantasy VII ad just right there in the middle. I don't even mind that one. Alright, so we have Adventure Comics from October 2009. Second feature, Legion of Superheroes. That's an interesting, like, Superman, Lex, and whoever the hell that Superboy is supposed to be. This is from Arkham Asylum there on the background. Okay. Robot Chicken, Star Wars. Let's see. Again, like, some of these are illustrated really nice, especially it's like, you know, these full pages like that. So yeah, it is about Superboy, that's what I figured. Oh my god. This is from May 1987. And we got Mr. Bones. Okay. And there's Suicide Squad there on the back with Senior Deadshot. Yeah, this thing is old as hell. Hell yeah, man. But we got Mr. Bones, which is all that matters. All I wanted was Mr. Bones. Also, did you guys see that there's like a statue put up? I don't remember what country it is. It's like a tribute to Iron Man, but they called it the Man of Steel. It might just be a poor translation, you know, Iron Man to the Man of Steel. But like, kind of stealing from another universe straight up there. Alright, so we have Genesis Batman. This is from 1997 as well in October. This is issue 1 of 1, so we have the entire series in this one. Old Mellow Yellow ad. You can tell like that logo was old as hell. Again, hard for me to get things on frame with, you know, I wasn't prepared for comic books. Skittles. A lot of ads. Like this is more ads than it is anything. For it being 1 of 1, this is a very, very short comic. Look at all the ads. Holy, hey, look, comic. There's comic in here. All right, we have the Warlord Death Duel. I don't know who the Warlord is. Number 60 from August. What year we talking though? What year? Why don't you tell me what year it be? Oh man, that sucks. So there's an ad in here for Man, Myth, and Magic. And we can get like all of like the comic things for only $12, but we have to hurry because the deal ends on October 31st, 1982. So yeah, this thing was either 1982 or 1981. You can tell this thing has been used. Like there's like stains and stuff all over the bottoms of it. I mean, it's still readable. It's not awful condition, but it's all this weird, just like color splatters on the bottom. Yeah, this thing is old as hell, but nice, you know, nice enough. It's not full of ads. And of course, there's ads on the back, but why would they not? So from 92, we have Superman, the Man of Steel, which, looking nice and green on that one. The One Man JLA, part 4 of 4, from Krypton to Mars. Why do we keep getting shirtless dudes on the back of these? So yeah, just more ads, World Driver, yada yada yada. So, May 4th, 1987, took me a minute to find a date on that one. We have Gotham Central, which I guess doesn't really focus on Batman, I'm assuming? But Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes ad, right in the back. Why am I liking the ads more than anything? Magic the Gathering Online, it was the first time that was ever a thing. You can see like, live chat! Guys, we can chat live through the game? But for being really old, it doesn't look that bad. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Rayman 3, and Batman Rise of Sin Tzu. We have Robin from April 2008. Just straight up Robin. So that's neat. On the back, we have one of those weird, yeah, I remember that old ad campaign. And again, Art doesn't look bad. Not too many ads. Okay, there's a Professor Layton ad in there. That's neat. So, January 1997, we have The Flash Presidential Race Part 2. And we're about to get Lincolned here. Area 51 does not exist. And if you're smart, you'll stop asking questions. This is not a game, this is a warning. Alright, I will stop asking questions. Thank you, government. Independence Day... And yeah, definitely an older boy. Okay, again, another shirtless dude, so we know about what era it's from. We got Batgirl. Looking not very Batgirly, I don't think it's supposed to be her. We have 90s version of Logan Paul. And again, chock full of ads, as well would it not be, but this doesn't look bad. This thing, you know, I think the oldest one that we have now, 1975. Holy God, Justice League America, the world's greatest superheroes. And of course we have Green Arrow down there, makes me a happy boy. I think everybody on here is recognizable, aside from Stretchy Boy. But this thing is old as... Really? Okay, that's a good way to do an ad. It's a Twinkies ad, but in the form of like a comic page. Alright. But then, yeah, obviously it's gonna be worn out, which it definitely is. Oh look, karate thing we can go join. You guys want to go learn karate? This thing smells old. January 2003, we have Batman Detective Comics. With, I would say, better illustrations than some of the more recent ones. Haven, never heard of that game by Midway, but good on you, Midway. It looks pretty cool. I like the art in this. This is definitely a thicker book, too. So either it has a lot more ads, or it actually has more to read. Yeah, Starburst, my favorite. What is this? World News what? What? Okay, yeah, it's Dr. Mudo. I've actually heard of that game. That's another Midway game. Alright, so this is from May of 2008. Superman Confidential, March of the Wooden Soldiers. Looks neat. Lost Odyssey ad on the background. That's a game that I always wanted to play as a kid and never did, and I still haven't played it. It's for the 360. Surely I could pick it up for like less than $10 maybe, right? Wow, opened straight up to a PSP ad for Chains of Olympus. I actually played that one, believe it or not. I know a lot of people didn't do the PSP ones. I liked the PSP God of Wars. They weren't great. They weren't nearly as good as the regular ones because, you know, PSP controls. But they weren't bad. We do have plenty of ad in this one. Oh, okay, there's him leaving his disguise by taking off his shirt, and now nobody knows who he is. Neat. Only 2 left. Let's hope my camera doesn't decide to start overheating, because I think it might. We have the new Teen Titans, which is sick. And we have Brother Blood. Alright. We have, from August, but what year? What year in August? It doesn't say what year. Okay, it's going to be on the inside. It means it's a really old one. 1982. Alright. Definitely an old one. We have Raven and Robin and them like dead on the staircase there. See, the old ones at least have less ads in them, although the ads can be really entertaining sometimes. And the last one is also boarded, which is nice. It could be a good sign. So it's in a board. We have The Adventures of Superman. From a year that it doesn't disclose. 1997, okay. Just like I thought, my camera cut off there. Anyways, back has Captain Crunch bars. I don't know where these were when I was a child, but can we please bring these back? It was my favorite cereal as a kid, and they had it in bars. Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero. That's old as hell. Energy Crisis. Well, see, it's weird whenever you talk about, like, you know, like me who likes to, like, you know, collect, like, retro video games, and I do, like, Pokemon cards and stuff like that. When I'm talking old, I'm talking, like, early 2000s. We're talking, like, the 90s and, like, middle to late 80s. You know, like, basically Atari forward. That's what, you know, I'm used to thinking of as, this is old and, like, vintage. And then, like, you know, when you compare, like, this being from 1997 to the one from 1975 we have, this is nothing. Like, if you want to collect the old crap, this isn't quite there yet, I would say. Like, comics have been around for much longer than the other things that I like to collect. So, this will definitely be interesting for me to go through, because you guys have already seen it. I'm going to be doing prices on all of the things that we all of the comics that we got. If I can find a way to price them, if I can't, then you guys won't have that on there. Because, you know, it's another collector's thing, so it's nice to know the value of them. But yeah, that was the last comic. So, I will probably do more of these in the future. That video is a lot longer than I thought it would be, so I hope that the video wasn't too long. It was only 25 comics, but I wasn't just gonna like, okay, we got that one next and next. Like, I wanted to actually look through them. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe down below, and like I said, I might do another one of these soon. I like the idea of, like, you know, just buying them, you know, blindly. So make sure to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.